Morning sports fans, this is Peter Christie reporting at Wembley for the game against Stoke City. Not much to report except that Spurs aren't playing well. No surprise there. Last game at Wembley we managed to, in the league, we managed to scrape a draw 1-1, and 2 or 3 days later we played Leicester City away and we lost that 2-1. Then we had our last Champions League game, which was against Hapoel at Wembley. Spurs fielded a weakened team, but we did win out. We did run out winners 3-0. So we topped the Champions League group, and now we're just waiting for the draw to see who Spurs are going to play in the last 16. Today's game, as we all know, is a must-win. We're falling behind in the league now, 16 points adrift of Man City. And I'm going to say this right now, in December, we aren't going to win the league. No surprise there. I don't see Spurs catching Manchester City or Man United. So then there's a battle for third and fourth position. And I see Spurs struggling. They just haven't got their A game together like they did last year at White Hart Lane. And the other teams around them, which are primarily Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool, are playing better. I don't think we're going to make the two remaining spots in the league, and I see us scraping through and getting a Europa spot. Not really good for where we want to be, and certainly not good enough for when we go to the new stadium next season. But it's still Europe, and we're still a team in progress. The one thing that we have got to do is that we've got to keep our players. And Spurs somehow, even with this noose around their neck of the new stadium, somehow they've got to keep up with the wage structure of some of the other clubs. Now, I'm not saying that Spurs can compete with the likes of Man City or Man United, even Arsenal, Chelsea, but we've got to raise what these players are getting, or we are going to lose those players, like we did with Walker. He definitely went for the money, and if we don't keep our players and try and give them a decent wage, they're going to go. We're going to struggle to hold on to Danny Rose. I suspect that Man United will make a £50 million bid for him. He's 27 years old, and I'm almost certain that Man United will offer him at least £150,000 a week. So what Spurs need to do is they need to up their game, especially on the pitch, and they need to up their wage structure. Now, if it can't be done with the current owners, then Spurs need to look to find some new buyers. Anyway, this is Peter Christie for sportsforsports.co.uk, wishing all the fans who are walking along to the stadium right now a good Saturday. Let's hope we can beat Stoke City. Come on, you Spurs.